Hey, this is the Gang Breaks Kayfabe Band. We're joined by, it's not Bowens or Max. It's Jason. We got Jason, Draven, and Vance Desmond. I'm Cash. We got another episode. We're going to preview the WWE Wrestlepalooza and AEW All Out shows coming up this weekend. Talk about Andrade's release, and who knows what else we'll get into. But
AJ. Did we talk about AJ already?
Yeah, we had a whole episode about AJ.
Yeah.
Oh, and Saudi Mania. We'll talk about Saudi Mania.
That's it. I was like, I know there's something new to talk about.
Which, let's just dive into that. So, What day was that? Was that Saturday or Friday that they announced that?
I think it was Friday.
It was whatever the day after September 11th was.
The day after.
Yeah.
Okay.
The day after it was announced everywhere is when they had the press conference to announce it.
Yeah. So, in 2027, WrestleMania will be hosted in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. There will not be a WrestleMania in America that year, which I feel like WWE's fans, their fan base, is pretty willing to deal with, anything. But taking away WrestleMania from them, I'm interested to see if there's any back. But I don't know if there will be. But I can't imagine people are happy. Between this and how hard it is to watch them right now, because unless you have ESPN like the best tier or whatever, even though ESPN says all in one place or all at once or whatever it says, and it's not. It's ridiculous that you can't watch Monday Night Football if you don't have the premium thing. But anyways, well, I know it's hard for you, but so yeah, what do you guys think? I think this is a terrible idea.
Have you seen all the memes of like Seth Rollins and some of them stand there when they're making the announcement? They're all just like,
they look like they're being held at gunpoint.
Yeah. Undertaker said, "I don't actually work here anymore. Like, I'm just doing podcasts for you guys. What the hell am I doing here?" And then HBK was like, I got a double knee surgery that's scheduled for like March-ish of 2027.
Apparently, you didn't see the paycheck they're getting because Undertaker does work there again now.
That's what Undertaker's like. As long as you're paying me, I don't care.
Yeah.
He said, "I'll send Michelle."
So who are they? Aren't they wanting like Rock versus Austin or something like that?
No, they're wanting Rock and Roman and like Austin and somebody else.
Oh. So, if they were doing a WrestleMania in America and then a WrestleMania in Saudi, like, I can see, it'd be the same as what they're doing now, where they're taking the money from them. But to just take WrestleMania...
Saudi has the shit with the women. Why didn't they do a 2-night where the first night's somewhere in America with all the women, the next night's from Saudi with all the men and the names that they want? I think that would have been the best of both worlds, really.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, give the women their own WrestleMania pay-per-view. That would be awesome, actually. That's a much better idea. Yeah. Now, do you think, would we all feel quite the same if, Mania was going to be in Brazil or, somewhere like that? Does it really come down to the fact that, they're just taking all that money and we know Saudi Arabia's reputation? Or do you think people are just going to be really pissed off that there's not a pay-per-view, a WrestleMania in America, and it's because it's in Saudi Arabia?
I'd say 75% Saudi Arabia, 25% just not in America in general.
So I wasn't going to Mania, assumingly, in 2 years anyway. So I'm just going to watch it earlier on TV, I guess. And if that means it's going to be one day and it will start at 1 instead of 7 and go until 2 in the morning, okay.
Oh, it's 2 dragons, not 1.
But what I think it really hurts is the people who this is their annual, I saved my money up, this is my vacation, but it's not just about Mania. It's about all the indie shows, the WrestleCons,
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah.
other stuff that is Mania weekend that isn't WWE sponsored. That all those people, unless they can band together and still come up with something big, and here's what they should go to: New Orleans. That got screwed out of Mania for next year. Work with the city there and be like, listen, AEW is going to do a super show with whoever, GCW, have a Ring of Honor show, do everything that weekend, and make it all family affordable, and not necessarily run the same hour. If they're starting at 1, we got to start at 1, but just have it that same weekend as an alternative for the people who that is their vacation. Like, this is what we've done every year for the last 20 years. We've gone to whatever area and we've gone to see Effie's show. We've gone to see, whichever show it is. That's where I think that the bigger picture but is going to be that it's hurting the indie promotions that relied on that as their big money for the year. The non-WWE workers that also, same thing. Hey, I could jump on a couple of these indie shows and make some money good that weekend. That's going to hurt them also. Because end of the day, WWE doesn't care. Like, Saudi already paid them, so even if we don't watch it, we already signed up for ESPN. So they got our money whether we're going to actually tune into the show or not.
Not mine.
Well, not yours, but
not
how
mine
many
either.
people though are in that same
know.
boat though, where they like, I'm gonna boycott something I was never gonna go to. So, but that's who I think the real people that are going to be in it that are gonna suffer.
Draven, what do you think?
Same as Jason. I think Bubba Dudley had that same idea. Is like, why doesn't AEW run this giant show? It doesn't have to be head to head, but to fill that space, to get the extra indie shit around it, and like build that goodwill.
Yeah.
New Orleans is a great idea too, because that city is got to be pissed at WWE and probably welcome another company's not going to charge them to run an event in their.
Right.
Have
Have
they ran New Orleans?
I don't think they would do it. I think they're too in the pocket of WWE where they want WrestleMania every like 4 or 5 years. If they do that, WWE will just take them right off the list.
That might be true.
I mean, I imagine Tony Khan's going to do something. Like, I would hope. Like, this is a very good opportunity to make a big move.
Well, me and my daughter talked about it, and we prefer WWE over AEW typically.
Yeah.
As far as whole shows go, I know, but we're not going to go to WWE events anymore. We're only going to go to AEW. So
Next week in Huntington,
AEW?
I think. Yep.
Dynamite?
and I am not on that
Dynamite.
thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
I tried.
It's a weekend, so whatever would be on a Saturday or a Friday.
Draven does make a really good point, though. Like, at what point does the WWE just, like, make a list of cities that let AEW run there and then be like, well, you're not getting us anymore?
Well,
They really could.
That's true, but if I'm New Orleans, I'm a little pissy. We already made the announcement, and then suddenly you're like, oh, never mind, we're going to go back to Vegas because it's more money for us.
And then you don't even get to follow that next year up because that next year is in Saudi.
Right. So
Yeah.
if there was a quiet backdoor deal of, listen, we're going to go there this year, but we'll hit you up later.
I mean, it's not like we're dealing with somebody that doesn't have the money to really throw at this and compete, like,
right,
for a big show.
And the time.
SummerSlam.
Like, he has 2 years to plan this.
Yeah, I figure they'll do something.
So, I mean, it's not like, oh, they threw a curveball for even Rumble or Survivor Series or something. Like, it's years from now.
Yeah,
Well,
and you do what WWE did and let AEW talent work some of those indies, which they do anyway. So it wouldn't be hard to get some of the AEW guys on those shows to help even push their angles for whatever their show is. Like if they do pay-per-view on Sunday and then Friday, Saturday, John Moxley shows up in GCW and...
Right.
Well, speaking of WWE and AEW head-to-head, we're getting that this weekend with AEW All Out and WWE Wrestlepalooza. So we thought we would go through the cards for each, preview them, see which show we think has the potential to be the better show. And then I also found the betting odds for the Wrestlepalooza show, and they're kind of interesting. I thought we'd kind of go over that. So let's start with AEW All Out, because I think it's running first, right?
Yep, and alphabetically. So
there you go.
Name a show, or I mean, both W's, both A's. So
no, AE.
No, what?
What? You said both
No,
W's, both E.
AEW starts with A.
AEW.
All Out.
Oh, and All Out.
Oh.
Okay, I got
WWE and Wrestlepalooza.
Look, don't throw letters at me. Don't you throw letters at me.
I know you hate that. I'm sorry.
I do. So you have me trained to only think of the first letter of something and then just make up the rest of it.
That's what I just did.
But that's what you always did. That's why we got lost a lot.
Sure.
Okay, so I don't know if I assume this match is on the main card, but there's 11 matches announced. Okay, this is the pre-show. Let's just skip the pre-show. There's no reason to go over that. So 10 matches on the main card are announced right now. Adam Copeland and Christian Cage versus FTR, which we all knew was coming. Should be
right.
So last pay-per-view, it was a triple threat with those two, right? And Hurt Syndicate. So is this the first time they've been one-on-one?
No.
Okay.
Last show was Christian and Cope
versus the
versus
Jurassic Express.
Versus
yeah. Okay. So this is their first match against each other, right?
Right. Yeah.
And they've been building it pretty well. It's gotten very violent and seems very personal. I'm assuming Edge and Christian said something about Bret Hart. I feel like Edge and Christian also love Bret Hart, so maybe this is a match to determine who's the biggest Bret Hart. They should probably have Bret ref this match, I think.
He cannot do that. Have you seen him walk?
Well, up next, the Hurt Syndicate, which is going to be Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and MVP taking on Ricochet and the Gates of Agony, Bishop Khan and Toa Leona in a trios match. Pretty weird feud, I think. So we've turned the Hurt Syndicate face somewhat, but they haven't really changed their gimmick, so that still works. They're just the badasses that Ricochet probably shouldn't have fucked with. I'm excited for Ricochet and Shelton Benjamin to be in the ring together. Anytime they're in the ring together, that's going to be awesome. So,
the Gates of Agony are the definition of mid, though.
Yeah.
Toa Leona, I kind of don't understand how he has a job. He is so sloppy and he's just big but not good in any aspect of wrestling. He stumbles around in fucking pre-tapes.
Every time I see them, that's what I think. I'm like, oh, these guys they're still here, huh? Okay. Ring of Honor guys coming, I guess, to an AEW pay-per-view.
His abs have abs.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see, MVP being in the matches. He still, I guess, can go a little bit, but he probably won't be doing a whole lot. Hopefully him and that dude don't get in the ring together. That would probably be the worst of...
Right. Someone's going to get injured.
Then we've got for the
we hurt people. Not on purpose. It was an accident.
He heard us. Then for the AEW TBS Championship, Mercedes Moné defends against Rio.
So is there any chance that Rio wins? Is that the most matches you could bet on? You'd be like, yeah, I'm going to bet my house on this one.
It seems, unless they're going to just push, unless they keep all the belts on Moné all the way up to her getting another heavyweight title shot, or world title shot, then I'm sure she'll win this.
So which is I'll wait till we get to the main. I was going to say think about it though, which one of these is more of a sure thing, this match or the main event?
Yeah, I'm not sure. What's the main? Is it Paige and Fletcher?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These aren't in order, so these are just kind of because that's not the main listed one here. Then we got in a coffin match, Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin. So we got our brutal, bloody match of the night.
Yay!
It's always fun though to see what people do to Darby. So and Moxley they'll come up with some very gross stuff.
Right.
Like I mean,
Man, I'm glad I'm not that guy. I have that pressure to be like, oh, well, everyone's waiting for something fucked up to happen,
Right.
so I got to deliver.
Right.
Like,
Well, what am I going to jump off? What am I going to jump through? What am I going to get
That's
thrown
kind of
through?
what I became at the end there.
yeah, it kind of was. Like, Drake's going to take a real bad bump. Everyone watch this.
I know that one match at Remix, that one ladder match. It was like the first show after me and Cross did the retirement in the ring, and then I came back to a Remix show, and that I was like, I can't watch this. Like I'm terrified of what's going to happen to Draven. You survived, but I was very. I was on the edge of my seat the whole time because I was like, he's gonna die. Should be a good match though. Should be fun. You know, let's see what kind of pain can be inflicted upon each of these guys. Then a tables and tacks match, which is just super, super weird. MJF versus Mark Briscoe.
Does MJF pull the old Wicked from the backyard gag here? So the tax will actually be, he'll dump out a bag, it'll just be paper. Everybody's like, what's this? It's receipts, it's 6% sales tax.
He might.
Wicked backyard gimmick.
Man, I've never felt more in tune with my daughter's name Fee, and so I always say fees and taxes. And she's like, "Who's taxes?"
Yeah, I saw this. I saw like the clip on YouTube after Dynamite aired, where it's like Mark Briscoe lays out the TNT challenge or something like that, and I was like, "That's weird." Like, wonder what the stipulation is. And then when he's like, "Tables and," I'm thinking like, "What's the T that's going to be like really crazy?" And he's like, "Thumbtacks or tax or whatever." And I was like, "Oh." So just like any AEW match, basically, where you can just throw some tax in. But whatever. They've been having some good matches. Mark Briscoe, I enjoy watching Mark Briscoe. But it seems like a very weird, like little, like rest stop for MJF. For something to do for a few minutes.
Well, he's got another movie too. He just
does he?
Part 4, yeah. So I could see, if he's got to go film, I could see them actually putting Mark Briscoe over, maybe push him a little bit, but
maybe. Then we'll get like our 16th MJF return video at some point.
Is MJF a letdown?
I don't think so.
I think he's really, really, really good.
He's great.
I don't think he does anything different than he's been doing for the last 5 years.
Him in AEW, I felt like once he got the belt that first time, I was like, this guy is the company for the next, as long as he wants to be there, 10 years. He's the big bad for the next 10 years. Ric Flair run, Triple H, Reign of Terror run, something like that. And it was just like, oh, he lost the belt, he left. Now he's just wrestling mid-carders. He got a battle match again, and he lost. That's it.
Well, and I feel like there's, like, they did too many of the, I'm actually a good guy that went through a lot when I was younger, and, like, they did that too many times in a row, kind of, like, too close together, I think. So it just kind of became like, oh, he's going to, like, here this comes again. And then all of his promos are kind of like, what kind of little smarky comment can he make? Again, though, the dude is so good. Like, in the ring, he's amazing. He is great on the mic. I just don't feel like he's progressed a whole lot.
And I feel like part of that is the booking. I mean, whether it's meant to be or not, I mean, you have this whole big thing with Adam Cole and then all the injuries, so then they just kind of had to scrap it before we could really get any real extra payoff at the end, and then it was, okay, so now what? And now Adam Cole comes out in a wheelchair, he's wearing a devil mask or something. Yeah. Like, I don't understand what the hell's happening anymore.
He was actually the devil the whole time, even though
right. It was my mask. I should have known you took it.
What? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was a weird, like, we don't know what to do right now, so we're just going to flip-flop.
It was then Bruce Willis the whole time.
You waste 3 months with him trying to join the Hurt Syndicate just for 2 weeks later for them to be in a backstage. Yeah, so you're not with us anymore.
Yeah, there's got to be a story there.
Yeah.
So I feel like that's part of it too. Is we know he's a good worker. It's just that it's been health issues with other people, and then just shitty booking.
Do you think it's also like he's going to be over. Like, he's going to get himself over no matter what. So do you think it's maybe a little bit to where, like, they make riskier, sudden changes with him because they know if it doesn't work that he's going to be able to bail himself out?
Yeah, he's
which
bulletproof.
isn't a good booking strategy in the long run. But, like,
that makes sense, though.
Where you're like, hey, I've got this idea. I know it doesn't have anything to do with what we've been doing, but what if we, like, well, like, I remember booking some stuff like that, like, where you're like, all right, I know I had that idea, but I just thought of something new and I want to do it now.
There's confidence in the performer that you can just be like, yeah, I'll try this. He'll make it at least decent.
Yeah. I mean, so he's already kind of like dipping his toes into Hollywood pretty big. Like, I don't know what this new movie he's going to be in is, but I mean, his first role was pretty giant for him. Does he really get, do you think he's going to have a WWE run at some point?
I think he will, but I think he's a part-time wrestler forever already.
You think?
I think wrestling's been around too long to say that he won't have a run. Like, we've seen this happen so long. How many dudes that were WCW for life or WWE lifers and they swapped? Like, even the people we don't picture going there are probably going to go there at some point. So I do think he'll get a run. I just think it's going to be way, way down the line.
I agree.
Which could be, it'll be interesting to see who he is, what he is in 5 to 10 years. Like, he could be the biggest, name in wrestling at that point, just because of his talent. But
it's crazy. He's just now entering his prime. He's still got 10 years of good work, like real good work, and then work for another 5, probably.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, then we get a 4-way match for the AEW Women's World Championship. Toni Storm defends against Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander, and Tekla. Probably safe bet. Toni Storm's going to win again.
Yeah.
I don't see.
I said it before. I don't see an end game for the title. Like, what's the next thing for the women's world title?
Yeah, I really thought Mercedes was going to beat her.
The Death Riders 2.0, who now have Danny Garcia with them. Wheeler Yuta's going to come out and interfere, and Statlander's going to get the belt. Hot take.
I mean, if Statlander joins Death Riders on the spot, then yeah, that would work. To bring Toni Storm into the Death Rider storyline, that could be pretty interesting, actually, I think.
It's so weird though. Those gimmicks don't cross-pollinate. Like,
they probably shouldn't, but I don't know. They might.
It's like 2 completely separate worlds, like a hokey, ridiculous thing, and then we're real. This other stuff's kind of fake, but we're real.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's.
I don't know. I think she's like. I do think she needs her title. The title needs to switch hands. I do think, but I think she's so good on the mic. She's such a good character performer, and I think she's really solid in the ring. So I would be interested to see her play off of the Death Riders and stuff.
Well, maybe she can't win the title back till she goes back to being, more serious, reality character, and that's the story they tell with it. Which that would be decent.
Yeah, like that's the reason why they targeted her and brought in Statlander.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think everybody's money though is pretty much on Toni Storm.
Yeah.
With the outside chance of the Death Riders thing. Then I'll skip the main event. We'll get back to it. 3-way match for the AEW Unified Championship. So this one's got an or in it, so I don't know if this has been made official or not. But right now it says Okada versus Takeshita versus Mascarada, Dorado, or the Beast Mortos. Is there like a tournament thing happening?
Yeah, they're doing qualifying matches. I don't know who won. I think they already filmed it, but I don't know. I didn't check who won.
I'm assuming Beast Mortos?
Yeah, Beast Mortos.
That dude's fun. He's fun to watch. I do enjoy him.
Takeshita and Mortos? That's going to be fucking the match of the fucking night, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Be hard hitting.
Also, you got to remember he's Mr. Monet now, so his bookings have been up a lot.
Good point.
The Beast Monet or the Beast the Beast Morte. He should change it to the Beast Morte.
I love that.
Yeah, if that ends up being who the last person is, that match is going to fucking rule.
And he's
Did
there
you-
to take the pin, obviously.
Draven, I don't know if you sent this in the group chat or if I just saw it online somewhere, but there was a match of Takeshita and Kenny Omega from like 11 years ago or 10 years ago or something, which I didn't realize he'd been wrestling that long. It was like he was clearly like Takeshita.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, I knew he like started young, but I didn't realize he was like working Kenny Omega like already. But yeah, he looks like a very young. I mean, clearly like first couple years in, and it was already solid. Like that dude was good from day one. It seems like. I think he might be the next big, draw for the name for them.
I think I'm 99% sure New Japan's putting their world title on Takeshita. So
Yeah,
I
it
don't even
seems
think
like
he'll
it.
be around for a while in AEW after this match.
Oh, true. Yeah, he might take some time off for that, and then when he does come back,
Come back his face, and then maybe Kyle Fletcher will be top of the mountain, and they can do that.
that would be great. Then we get Eddie Kingston's return, which I am usually super excited about, but I'm more excited about his return to the next show because on this one he's wrestling Big Bill.
Been there, done that.
For some reason.
Right.
I don't.
Big Bill only takes on the toughest of
I
challengers.
do not understand the thought process of this being his return angle.
I will love it if it's a ECW style booking where like he gets the Taz treatment where he just comes out and murders Big Bill, and it's like a 30-second match.
Wouldn't it have been more effective if it was like an open challenge and a surprise then? Like, why do you even advertise it? Yeah.
I mean, yes, that would have been.
I saw someone's theory on that, and it's because they haven't sold out the arena yet, and they're hoping Eddie brings in a little bit more by announcing.
Hey, I've always said Eddie Kingston is AEW's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You need to sell tickets. That's who you call.
Watch your mouth. Watch your tone.
You say, I need to sell them tickets.
Where is this at? I should have looked at that.
All Out's
Where's
in
this?
Toronto? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
It's Toronto. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay.
New York's only right across the river there. I mean,
And then we have a four-way ladder match for the AEW World Tag Team titles. Right now, this says Brodito versus 3 teams to be determined. So we don't know the teams.
No, we do know the teams.
Oh, who? Okay, who's the
Young Bucks?
The Young Bucks, yep. Now I forgot. I knew them earlier.
Just the Young Bucks.
Young Bucks.
But the Young Bucks are winning this.
Hold on.
You think?
Somebody fire up the old Google.
I'm looking it up. I am. All Out? Is that the pay-per-view we're
Yes,
doing?
all out.
I can't keep track if it's all in, all out, in and out, the old in and out.
AEW in and out.
Top Flight and Kill Switch and Kip Sabian.
Okay, so
Someone's going to die.
if Brodito doesn't retain, Young Bucks win that. Yeah.
I mean,
Someone's
clearly.
going to take someone and murder them off a ladder through tables and ladders. And
I can't wait.
Top Flight is
I
only
almost
there to
think-
be thrown.
I almost think you guys are going to shit on me for pitching this, but I almost think I'd have Kip Sabian and Luchasaurus win the titles, and before FTR work Cope and Cage, have Cope and Cage do like an impromptu match where they get the tag titles real quick to make them versus FTR for the tag belts.
I would allow it. It's not like
I'm
I think
glad you would allow it. Thank you. Well, thank you.
I would allow
Hey,
it.
Tony Khan, if you're thinking about it, Tim said it's good. It's fine. He allows it. So
Well, here's the thing I thought about this match is that if you're Buddy Matthews, aren't you pissed? You're like, I teamed with that motherfucker for 2 years and we didn't get tag titles, and then they give him another
You know
partner
how
and they're tag titles on
regimented
pay-per-views.
Tony Khan is with his booking, right? This run was supposed to be Buddy Matthews, and Matthews got hurt. He kept the exact same run and just fit somebody in the
Right.
spot.
I'd be even more pissed, I guess.
I
Less
don't-
insulted, but
watching Buddy Matthews on that Chris Van Vliet or whatever CVV podcast, He does not seem like the kind of dude that like gets upset about that kind of thing. Like he seems like the most laid back, chill dude in the world. He's just like, yeah, I mean, like he spent the whole podcast putting over Rhea Ripley. Like,
Yeah, he's married to Rhea Ripley. He's like,
yeah,
anything else from
I don't
here,
think,
who
I
cares?
don't think he cares. Yeah. All right, and then, I'm going to go ahead and say Brodito retains because I think with as hot as Bandito is right now, they're going to keep they're going to keep titles on him. So
I say it's the Bucks because Bucks and Edge and Christian.
that's also a pretty good call. That does make some sense. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think I wouldn't be surprised if the Bucks win. I don't see the other two teams winning though.
Yeah,
No.
and it'll be.
I don't allow it, Draven. I don't allow it.
Oh.
Jason's gonna have to break this tie.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Bucks because they're on their way back up. They're not the EVPs anymore, but they're doing, they're getting music. They're getting.
Did you see they used their shoot names on the last thing? Like,
Yeah.
and then also use their driver's license photo as their.
They've been doing great with it. These guys again, like I've enjoyed all of this. All right, and then our main event for the AEW World Men's Championship, Hangman Adam Page versus Kyle Fletcher. This is going to be very, very good. I think probably match of the night. As long as there's no weird shit happening, like, foot on the ropes and then 30 seconds later, or 2 minutes later, it still counts or something. Yeah.
Would you even think about giving the title to Fletcher?
No.
Let me rephrase the question.
Really?
Would I think about it? Would I consider it? Yeah, I'd consider it. Do I think Tony Khan would ever consider it? Absolutely not.
I think with as much as they just put it into the Hangman redemption storyline, it would be kind of crazy.
All right.
Okay, that I definitely agree with that. That's the reason I wouldn't do it. But do you think Kyle Fletcher would be ready for it if that wasn't the case?
Yes. I think
don't know.
Kyle Fletcher.
I'm in between.
I think that
Only
dude
for them
needs.
to have a reason to merge the TNT belt and the world title, just to have one less fucking belt. I'm in favor of it.
The unified championship.
Hangman needs some good matches as the champion under this run because the first run wasn't good. There's no real memorable. Like he needs this to be really, really good, and he needs to keep the belt. Like you said, after the whole redemption, everything, like he was the chosen boy out the gate.
I don't necessarily think it's a bad idea to take a belt away from a guy soon into his run, as long as you have like a really good story that you're building to him getting it back right away. Like that was a lot of what Austin's booking was in the 90s. Like his runs were not that long as champ. He'd get fucked out of the belt almost instantaneously. Yeah,
if Hangman gets fucked out of the belt and then immediately turns around and gets it back, I think that's good. I think that'd be a good call. So I have a hot take that I think you guys are going to disagree with me on, but I think Kyle Fletcher in ring is just as good as Will Ospreay. I don't think it's amazing.
That crazy of a conversation to have. I just don't agree.
I agree.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I think Will Ospreay has a better presence, and has like those very little things down way better. But I think Fletcher is just I guess I look at it as kind of like he was the Jannetty to Ospreay. Because
the Anvil. The Anvil.
I'm sorry. The Anvil.
Right.
I forgot we were on that. Like I think he was kind of viewed as maybe the Anvil whenever they were teaming, even when they were with the trios thing. But like he's like up there. I mean, the dude is just so good.
Agree.
I think.
Yeah, I'm still on injury watch. I want to see if he doesn't fuck someone up here in the next 6 months, and then he'll get my stamp of approval. If I was going to work that dude and I watch what he does, I would go in extra protecting myself. I'd be like, I don't know, man. We'll see.
Well,
hopefully I'm wrong, but.
Well, all right. We will sell you guys some T-shirts, and then we'll talk about WWE Wrestlepalooza And I'm thinking, Draven, a new T-shirt design could possibly be Mr. Approval, Vance Desmond. Make some kind of design there, because he's been approving and.
There's your photo.
So,
And then
but yeah, we'll be right back with our thoughts on WWE Wrestlepalooza.
oh, this T-shirt is gross, but what do I do? It's all I got.
That's the only shirt you've got? I might have a solution for you then. If you go to ProWrestlingTees.com and you search for Aaron Draven, which I think you guys can all see right there on the screen how to spell it, you can find official Gang Breaks Kayfabe T-shirts. That's right. Jason, can you believe it?
I can't, but what I can believe is you can get your official shirt of either all of us, or you can choose which one of us you like the best and get just our shirt. Fine.
Breaks Kayfabe, full logo on a pink shirt, or pick. Do you prefer Vance, Jason, Cash, or Omega? And get a yellow shirt. Oh, I wish he wasn't doing that.
That's so
Let's get him a
weird.
long sleeve shirt.
So the only thing you guys didn't mention.
But Draven,
I'll
how do
bring
they
up-
find
I'll bring
those
up the
shirts
price.
again?
They are $19.99 each, no matter what design you pick. ProWrestlingTees.com/wrestlers-t-shirts/Aaron Draven. Super easy to remember. Definitely not going to be on the screen here because you're going to be able to remember it without me even putting a graphic up.
And go buy them. That way I can afford to buy one for myself.
I don't need this anymore.
Oh God.
Here we go.
Lord.
Here we go. That was the whole reason he wanted to do this, is so he could take his shirt off.
Right now,
Well, you know, you two play this damn game.
All right, we are back. I'm sure everybody bought at least 5 or 10 T-shirts during that commercial break. So thank you all for the money. Thank you for all the purchases.
money. I wish companies were more honest like that. Instead of thank you for your business, they just went like Ford. Thank you
Yeah.
for your money.
They should. I think every commercial
I'd
should end with.
respect them more, yeah.
I would respect the hell out of them. I was talking the other day about how I would respect a job so much more if they were like, look, we don't give a fuck about you. We don't give a shit about your life or how you're doing, your health, your wellness. We need you to show up, clock in, get the fuck out of here when it's the end of the day. We'll give you some money and you just leave us alone. I'd be like, yeah,
Don't
okay.
sue us, yeah.
I feel the same about you guys. So we're all even. So, all right. Well, up next is now. This was scheduled after AEW All Out, right? Correct.
Correct.
That's the big hoopla around the Palooza. Okay.
No, I wouldn't open with that. It's
Well, you know what? You're not me. I'll make it work. So this is coming at us live from Indianapolis, Indiana, and this is WWE Wrestlepalooza. It'll be the first show on the ESPN gimmick, whatever that gimmick is, because I don't understand it. I don't know the tiers and what all the people need. Thank you for your money, WWE. Thank you for your money. So according to Wikipedia, this event will feature John Cena's first and only Wrestlepalooza appearance as an in-ring performer.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Unless we know for sure there's going to be more of these, it could also be quite a few of these roster members first and only. I would say it's safe to assume all of their first and only appearances at Wrestlepalooza. So this is airing after All Out, we've established, right?
well,
Correct?
no. I mean, all out'll be. It'll.
Well, All Out will be 7 hours. So,
It'll overlap an hour or two.
yeah. So, for WWE Wrestlepalooza 2025, and you guys will... Sorry, my throat just died. You guys will... Draven, put some sort of poison bottle. Remember the old smiley face
Mr.
that was
Yuck?
puking? Yeah, put that right there if you can.
I know. A buddy of mine has Mr. Yuck tattooed in his armpit.
Oh. I would not want an armpit tattoo.
Oh, thank you.
So you guys will have to kind of let me know what the build has been like for these matches. The only one I know of that I've kind of watched the promos and stuff is the Punk and AJ Lee, Seth Rollins, and Becky Lynch stuff. So, up first, though, for the vacant Women's World Championship, Io Sky will take on Stephanie Vakir.
Oh, damn.
For a vacant women's world title, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she was supposed to get her title shot at Clash in Paris, and then that got pulled.
Imagine being like, you're getting a title shot in Paris. Wait, Indiana.
The Paris of America, if you will.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, they got a tower and some pizza. It's fine. It's all the same.
I got a Domino's, a Little Caesars. What do you want?
Yeah.
Pizza Hut? They got a Pizza Hut.
Yeah, for sure.
Good, solid American chains.
I love both of these two. I think these two are both amazing in-ring workers. So this will be a very good match, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think this sounds better than any of the women's matches on AEW's show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling, though, it's going to come down to Asuka interfering at some point. I don't know if that gets Io the belt, and then Io's pissed because she keeps saying, I want to do this alone. I don't want you out here. And then that leads to them feuding over the belt. Or if it costs her the belt, and then that just leads them to a side feud. And then our girl Back here.
I don't think you can call her
Back
that.
here.
Whoa, easy.
I don't feel
Back here.
comfortable with anything you just
No.
said.
Can move
Put
on
the Yuck face on his face.
over
I'm
me.
just gonna leave it on the
Can
screen
move
there
on
for
to
the
someone
episode, I
else.
think.
At that point. But I think that Asuka's going to have something to do with how it plays out.
You're saying Io's not ready for Asuka.
You know, nobody is ready for Asuka.
I would like the opportunity to try.
All right, Yuck face on Draven too.
Yucks all around.
Yuck's all
Yes.
around. Tim, thoughts?
I love Stephanie. I think they should go ahead. I know she's pretty green as far as WWE goes, but I think go ahead and give it to her. Every once in a while, she do something like that and make people think anything can happen. And she's only been on the main roster like 6 months or whatever. But yeah, I say give it to her. And then
Is there any WWE Stephanie that you don't love?
no, all of them are good.
So it extends to the indies too, correct?
It has.
Oh.
It has.
500 points to Draven.
What? I didn't even know this was trivia.
I didn't either. Oh, this isn't trivia. I'm just giving out points. Well, you guys are all on the side of Vegas. Stephanie Vakir is favored at minus 600
Wow.
versus Io Sky, which is insane. Because that seems like it's worth it to throw some money on Io Sky. If you have
Yeah,
money.
that's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, I should bet on Io.
We're talking about the betting odds here. So, what are your guys' thoughts on there being betting odds for wrestling?
I think it's crazy.
I think it's crazy, and I think it sucks that I don't have access to those apps because they're not legal in West Virginia. But I mean,
because for
has there
them
been-
to be on this site, you would have to think they make them lock the script in. Like they make 99% of all the things have to be in. So like when you're reading off the odds, you're literally just pretty much telling us what's going to happen at the show. Like those are the spoilers.
But what, like, I know, like, a lot of these matches won't be, are pretty predictable. But, like, what if, like, Austin gave me a heads up? That seems like that'd be way too easy to happen, right?
Right.
I don't know what kind of security measures are in place
Yeah.
where that information doesn't get out.
Yeah.
'Cause there just has to be
every single match.
So all you need is one plus money underdog that you get tipped off. They're actually the one winning because you wouldn't even have to bother with the rest of them. Just
You're
take
right.
that one, throw $1,000 on it.
Right.
Has there ever? I don't think there has, but has there been any case where WWE has? It's been found out they've changed their booking, to fuck with the betting in some way? No.
No, because I really
I
do
feel like
think as part of the regulations in most states, they have to lock the script in with.
It has to be. So yeah, I mean, yeah, if you're going by that, then we can definitely look and see who's winning each match. But Tim, there was that one year that our buddy Joel watched Mania with us, who did not know anything about wrestling.
Nothing. Didn't know who the Undertaker was.
And during Taker and Lesnar, it was the night the streak was broken. He said, "I'd put all my money on Lesnar," and Lesnar was like a plus 600, 700, 800 underdog.
And I said, Joel, I'll bet you my house the Undertaker wins this match. And he always wins. It's the thing for WrestleMania. And then when he won, Joel was like, "Huh? I guess he didn't win, huh?" He didn't realize it was a big deal. We were all like, "Oh my god!" And he's like, "Yeah, the big scary guy won." Yeah, that's what I thought.
So maybe that's what you need to do. Just like send Joel pictures of the guys and be like, "Hey, who should win this?"
He is our gambling friend. So.
Yeah, Fiend. You meant Fiend.
Fiend, yeah, friend Fiend.
He is our gambling fiend.
He's our Fiend friend.
Like he makes me look like I don't know what betting is.
We are not going to say his last name, but so he makes more money gambling than he does his job.
Yeah, consistently, because he's a son of a bitch.
Yes.
Except for that time that he let me follow his bets through that action betting app. And then for like 3 weeks, he didn't win shit. And I was like, dude, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do your bets anymore.
That was on purpose, so he didn't have to have you tagging along the rest of his life. He's like, I'm going to get rid of him quick.
He won $5,000 in college on online poker, like a huge tournament. And actually got the check. It came from the Cayman Islands. The check,
of course, it did.
That sounds legit.
And he opened
legal.
He opened he was so scared of the check, he opened a brand new bank account and put only that check in and just sat and waited because he's afraid, like, maybe they're getting my bank account somehow. Like, he didn't know he's like, this has got to be a scam. And the check, it took like 10 days, I guess, but the check cleared and he spent the money.
I wonder if anybody made, like, their, like, life right now off of that Brock Lesnar bet. Because at the time, nobody thought the streak was ever going to be broken. So I wonder how many people actually like put a lot of money on Lesnar. If you did and you're watching, let us know. And then buy some shirts, you fucking cheap bastard. Like, you have the money.
Yeah,
exactly.
Up next, tag team match. There's a stipulation for this one. The Usos versus Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. Braun. I mean, this is a Raw match, so I don't care. It's cool to see the Usos back together. That should have happened sooner, but yeah, this is a Raw match. It's already happened on Raw, I think, 3 times basically, hasn't it? Or some configuration of it. Like, haven't they been working each other?
Well, the Usos haven't tagged together at all.
Okay, so they haven't. Okay,
that's the selling point.
Oh, hasn't Jay been teaming with like LA Knight or something? Or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So last night it was Jay and LA Knight. After Jay said he wouldn't be his partner because of his brother, but then nope, I got it backwards. Jimmy, was with LA Knight. I guess they look alike. I get confused.
Jimmy Uso and LA Knight, I can see that.
Yeah, that's the problem. I can't keep track of which one was which. But then Jay told him, "Hey, you can't be his partner," and he was like, "You can't tell me shit." But he actually said, "You're not wearing the Ulafala," so basically they are already setting up Jay to now become the new Roman and be the new tribal chief. I don't understand where it's going, but that's literally been the promo the last 2 weeks. Man, you're starting to sound a lot like Roman. Man, you're starting to...
Well, I did love the Roman and Jay match. But
so...
Was that the cage match? Was it those two, or was that Roman and Jimmy? I think it was Roman and Jay, right?
Jay. Jimmy never had singles with
Roman and Jay, they have good matches, so that could be a good feud, actually.
I have a theory. Jimmy Uso has either replaced Jay Uso's inhaler or feeding him extra, being like, man, it's fine, to sabotage his singles career to get back together as a tag team. That's why he's been so blown up. I'm not about that. Like, I'd be like, oh, man, they're going to fire me. I need my brother back on this team. So,
yeah, maybe. Well, Vegas has Team Braun at minus 600. So they are the favorite for this, which I don't know. Like the Usos, their first. Well, I guess if But if Jay's going heel, then I guess this could be a way to scoot that along.
Also, I feel like the Bronze just keep losing, or they're looking strong because they're beating people up after the bell rings. The final
That's time to do it.
But if they're losing at pay-per-views too, like, then what does that really mean for Rollins' group if like they're just losing all the time? So
speaking of that, I find that it's been a little conspicuous that they haven't been out with Rollins lately. And
he's got a different man.
And is Paul Heyman like selling something? Is he out?
I think he's just not there.
No, he got attacked by.
Oh, he got choked out by Roman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay. But yeah, I did find it weird. I've watched some of the recent Seth Rollins stuff where like he's kind of dropping the Visionary stable right now for the stuff with Punk and Becky and AJ.
I think they're just trying to make it look like it's going to be 2-on-2, so that it's not, hey, this is more about a couple against a couple and not a faction against two people.
It's just kind of weird. Like, I don't remember the Horsemen ever just being like, we're going to stay back while Rick has a random thing. Yeah, this match, just whatever. If Jay turns heel in it, then that's at least something interesting. But if he doesn't, I'm going to be shocked if the Usos lose their first tag match back.
I would be too.
Draven, you won't be?
No, they're losing for sure.
Okay. Draven has got the call from Austin, I think. So next up, the mixed tag team match: CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Rollins and Becky Lynch.
Hey, here's a question: should this be the main?
No.
Okay.
I mean, to me, yes, it's your main storyline, but like it's John Cena in like one of his final matches in the retirement tour against. As much as the
last time we see John Cena.
I'd have to know what the finishes were and where they're going.
I don't know
what I'd actually put last.
I don't know what anybody said before Draven.
Oh. I said it's the last time we're going to get to see John Cena at Wrestlepalooza. You've already said that. So we have to go on last, right? I feel like the build-up for Cena-Brock has just been wonky. It's literally like, you guys are going to fight in a month, so we're just going to make sure people keep saying your names. So I don't feel like there's enough other than literally the star power for it to be the main event. I think it should be your champion, your women's champion and men's champion in a match together should trump the other.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean I think Punk and AJ versus Becky and Seth should be the main, because it's the biggest, it's the hottest storyline in WWE right now.
Man, it made me realize when I saw that Becky and Seth both have belts, Seth's belt really is the Intercontinental title, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's not the WWE Championship, and no matter how much they want to tell me that's the world title, isn't. And like Becky is not the women's champ and is the Intercontinental champ. It's kind of the same thing.
Well, when Jason just said you've got the male champion and the female champion, in my head I went, "Oh yeah, Becky is the women's heavyweight champ or women's world champion." And then
she's not.
When you said Intercontinental, I was like, "Oh yeah, she is the Intercontinental, not the
Too many belts, too many belts, too many belts."
Both companies, too many damn belts. Then we get for the undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre. What's been going on with this one?
No chance that Drew wins it.
All I know is Drew said, "The Rock might want your soul, but I want that ass." That is literally the only thing I know about this feud, and that is enough for me.
I didn't see that. Then he followed up with, "Wait."
That's the Triple H line. We talked about
Vegas has CM Punk and AJ Lee as the minus 2,000 favorites. So, which
yeah. AJ Lee can't come back and job.
That's true.
Well, you give them the win in a match that isn't for the belts. Like either of them can take the pin in that match, and they're not going to lose the belt. It's not that big of a deal.
This is a guy's not even in the business, and he knows that's what we do.
I think though that makes a
He's
stronger.
like, yeah.
I think that makes a stronger case for this being the main. Like you get the big AJ Lee win on a return. Like everybody's happy. Punk won. AJ Lee won.
That's where I'm in between. I don't know which should be the main. That's why I asked.
Yeah. Cody and Drew. Cody is favored minus 500.
That's it.
Yeah.
Right, that's it.
Is there anything in the feud there's nothing in the feud that leans towards you thinking Drew could win?
And, unless they're going to... Go ahead.
Go ahead. I say, if you're Cody, are you personally offended that your match is not even... Like, I honestly would be. If I was on a card and I was the main champion, and my match is not even trying to decide between two other matches as the main, and I'm definitely not the main, I would take that personally.
Well,
It just make me go out there and be like, we're stealing this. I tell Drew, hey, we're stealing this.
That's the CM Punk booking when he was champ, right?
Yeah.
Like, you got the belt, but, yeah.
I honestly forgot Cody was the champion until I just read that it was for the WWE Championship. Like, I feel like, once again, Cody's title run has been just kind of blah. I think they need to definitely go the heel route with him at some point, other than the merchandising thing. Then, presumably the main event, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. So, you guys said that they've basically just been saying like their names and whatever. Have they had a reason why Lesnar returned to fight Cena? Like,
no. So the only words Lesnar says, he came out and attacked Cena again, and said, "Wrestlepalooza, bitch." That's it.
And then he came out and attacked R-Truth and was like, "Where's Cena? Where's Cena?"
Yeah,
and
I forgot about that. Yeah,
I came and ripped his pants, and that was it.
He ripped what? Who ripped pants?
Brock ripped his own jeans when he hit the F5. He ripped the whole ass out of his pants.
Yeah.
And Drew loved it.
Jorts are stronger than jeans. Everyone knows that.
Everyone knows that. So Vegas has Cena as the minus 400 favorite for this.
I say more than that.
I assume he's going to win, but he has already lost once during the retirement tour, so I think that's what puts in the doubt of, oh, well, he doesn't have to win every match this year just because. And since
they have two more pay-per-views, the Australia show, then their Survivor Series. Are they building to a gimmick between them? So, like, Lesnar could win if it's leading to another match that then leads to a gimmick match at Survivor Series.
So who should be John's last opponent?
Ooh, good question.
How many? So does he only have the 2 matches left?
5.
Oh, 5.
He's got.
I thought it was 5 counting Wrestlepalooza.
I think he's got 6 total appearances, counting like the Raws he's going to be on, but probably only 3 matches left.
Yeah.
4 matches. Something
I mean, I don't know. Like, if you're not going to set up something for Brock and Cena to have like a... I mean, do you take two of those matches and have them with Brock, like where there's some stipulation on the next one?
I wish Kurt Angle could still go. That would be my pick.
I don't know who you have as the last match, really, at this point.
Well,
I mean...
So the question becomes, he just will take anyone they put in front of him, and he doesn't have any say, according to him, but should it be someone from the past just for the nostalgia reason, or should it be someone that he's passing a torch on to that gets the final big rub, which could have been Cody if they played the storylines differently?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like, there's no prestige to his last match now because there's no story built off it.
Right.
It's just going to end up being like him and Gunther in a random match with no story behind it, other than Gunther wants to beat him and be the guy that retires them.
That's probably your last match.
No, Dom is going to be the last match.
I think Dom should have a match. I think Dom should get one of the matches with him, and then I do. Now that Draven said that, I do see Gunther as his final opponent, being the guy that puts him out of the business.
I guess what I would probably do is, if Rollins still has the title, I'd have him try one last time to to retire as a champion and go down swinging against Rollins, I guess. I mean, he can't really make anyone because they dropped the storyline with him being heel. There's nobody to make on the way out, so what the fuck does it matter at this point?
Yeah. I mean, it seems like he's kind of playing his greatest hits, so... if
Hopefully on Raw or SmackDown we get an AJ Styles John Cena.
I would love to see. What's the next show there? It's in Australia?
The next pay-per-view is Australia one.
Yeah, that would be nice to see AJ and Cena headline, or not headline, but wrestle on a pay-per-view.
If I was WWE, I would consider doing Rhea Ripley and John Cena mixed tag versus two other people, just to give Rhea some of the Cena clout and John some of the Rhea clout in Australia.
Yeah,
but Batista has a new movie coming out soon, so he could always come back as a cross-promotional whatever. Just thinking people he's fought in the past.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm leaning right now towards Gunther being his final match. That makes the most sense to me.
I think that's my favorite.
I mean, that'd be my favorite match to have.
Gunther just had Goldberg's last match. You think they'll do that again with him? Is that
it could be a way to go into the storyline?
Yeah,
where I retired Goldberg and you're next.
Giggity.
All right. Well, I think the last topic for the night will be the Andrade situation. Just touch on it real quick because it's been a little weird. Like what happened? I just got the latest update. I don't know when you guys saw this. You guys probably already know this, but so they had the plan was for Andrade and Phoenix to wrestle the White Six at Clash in Paris. Then they went in a new direction and had the Street Profits do it. But apparently Andrade and the creative teams weren't getting, or he wasn't getting, he didn't like the creative. And then they also just couldn't get a hold of him. He was like...
So I think a lot of it... All right, so this is me piecing it together, not 100% the story, just as I understand it. He got the wellness violation. He was pissed about it. Then they wanted him to work AAA, and he wouldn't do it because it would fuck with the CMLL ties. So they expected him to be at the AAA thing, and he just no-showed it. And then they just couldn't get a hold of him for weeks because he was like, fuck this, I'm not doing AAA no matter what you say.
So then there's a pretty good chance we'll see him back in CMLL very soon, which once again has ties with AEW.
Right.
And New Japan, which is probably his best bet right now, in my opinion.
So Andrade will be on Forbidden Door 2026 is what you're saying.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, whatever. But I thought the team with him and Phoenix was really good. Like, I thought they were having really good matches.
They good matches, but it just messed with my OCD because it should be Phoenix.
Yeah. As far as that goes, that was stupid.
Right.
Like, because like Lucha Friends isn't as good as Lucha Pros.
You're both Mexicans, now you're your team. Doesn't fit at all, but that's fine. You're Mexican.
TKO.
TKO. Diversity.
But, as far as their in-ring matches go, I thought they were it was for the first time we were seeing Andrade have really good matches in WWE again, and actually get, all of his matches were always good, but, it seemed like they had a bit of a direction for him. So, but, hey, at least the dude's, I guess, kudos to him for being super fucking loyal to CMLL.
Right.
Because I honestly thought, I kind of forgot he was in CMLL and not AAA, but because I kept expecting him to be one of the guys in AAA after WWE.
I think WWE thought that too.
Yeah. But I guess Dominic's that dude.
Yeah.
Which good for Dominic, man. Did you guys watch the AAA, Triple Mania?
Yeah, I did.
It was. I did too.
I did, but
yeah, it was good. I liked it.
The match was very good.
Yeah, there was a few good
and
matches.
the crowd went crazy when Dom won.
Yeah, I didn't like it being in Vegas.
That was weird.
I think AAA should be they should always run it from where they always run it.
They should stay south of the border.
It's just
cash.
All right, I don't like the way you said that.
That crowd. That crowd's
good look for you.
That crowd's better. That crowd would have fucking lost. That crowd would have went even more ape shit for Dominic winning. Although there was a lot of, because like it's still wild to me that they boo the shit out of
Vikingo.
Like,
because they like Alberto Del Rio so much.
yeah, that is
also
insane
crazy
to me. That's like, I mean, even in like North American wrestling, WCW, like if you would have had like say, you know, AJ Styles coming in as the fresh new up and comer, and he took out Hulk Hogan, like the crowd would have still been like, there would have been some people that were like loving AJ Styles, like that whole crowd fucking hates Vikingo. From the second they see his name, him, anything about him, like they're.
So the Alberto Del Rio thing, how's that going to work out with WWE and AAA now? Think he's just gone? Or you think he's going to only work the non-WWE ones?
They signed him to a AAA deal.
Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think because AAA pushed for it pretty hard, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll probably get Del Rio and Dominic at some point, which that'll be an interesting thing to see where the crowd goes with that one.
Like, I feel like Dom is so over that, and so is Americana Grande, Kaiser Edition,
Crazy.
at least. That the Judgment Day split isn't going to end up being Finn turning face like it was supposed to be, and it's going to be Liv coming back and being like, Finn's been fucking with you the whole time I've been gone, and the three of them are going to suddenly become a face group and to go up against JD and Finn and I guess Roxanne, however that goes, like, is the way it's looking now because they're just so over. It's crazy.
I've definitely thought Dominic was the one turning face for a while now out of that breakup. Even before, it just seems like he was starting to get really good reactions. And
so, what is Dirty Dom as a face then? Does he change the?
No,
I mean, I think he goes pretty hard into the Eddie territory of that kind of like lie, cheat, and steal face.
That makes sense.
I mean, as of now, he's already the face of Wingstop, like, which is just crazy too. That's like you're doing commercials, and you're supposed to be a heel. People are supposed to hate you, but you're like, I need to keep my stats clean while I'm eating my wings. Very strange.
Lifetime money made in wrestling as a performer, he may break a record because he started so young. He's making money from like 8 years old and then got a full-time contract at like 18. And his style and stuff, he's not dangerous. He could do exactly what he's doing for the next 20 years.
I mean, how long has Ray been wrestling?
Yeah, and the genetics of Rey Mysterio, who can't die and did crazy, I mean, ridiculous bumps that Dom doesn't.
For him to win the belt, and then of course in the ring, the whole thing beforehand was him and Ray in the back, and he's like, "If I win," Ray said, "I'll shake your hand." And he's like, "You'll come to the ring and you'll put the belt on me." So it's a heel move because it's still your son of a bitch is a dad or whatever. But in reality, he gets to put the belt on his son in the ring, and they get to share that moment.
Yeah.
So that was actually really cool, even though it was supposed to be him being a dick. He's like, just, no, put the belt on me. Don't hand it to me. You got to put it on me. And so...
It was a cool moment. Like, the crowd was loving that shit, too. Like, I think Dominic has, like, the personality and the charisma to really, like, if he does lean into that Eddie role, like, I think he'll pull it off pretty well. I mean, if you could put on some of the same, if you could bulk up a little bit, but I don't know if he really needs to, but I mean, like, it's going to be weird to see him going up against, some of the bigger guys at some point. Yeah. But yeah, I'm on the Dominic bandwagon at this point, so it should be interesting. But yeah, so we'll see which card. I think right now, overall, I'd rather watch the AEW show. I mean, if for no other reason, Hangman and Fletcher. But yeah, I think that card looks better. There's you can still cut out a couple of matches, but like WWE having that few of matches and one of them basically being a Raw main event is ridiculous.
I think that you can cut out enough if you want to narrow it down to, okay, there's only 5 matches on Wrestlepalooza. Can I take 5 from the AEW show to go up against it? And you're definitely going to have a better 5 that you can pick overall Even if
here's a question. So let's hear your top 3 matches you look forward to, no matter which show, just that day. Does WWE have any in there?
Mine's Fletcher and Page.
Yeah, same.
Brodito. Well, I'm not really looking forward to that match because I don't care about the other 2 teams other than I think the Bucks and Brodito will be fun. But so Hangman and Fletcher, the Okada, Takeshita, and hopefully Beast Mortos match, and then the Moxley and Darby match.
Wow, not a single WWE.
I don't have a WWE either. Mine is Hangman and Fletcher.
That's mine too.
The
I
triple
agree.
threat with Okada, Takeshita, and Mortos, and then
That's mine.
Edge and Christian versus FTR. Just because I think they're gonna they've been wanting this match for so fucking long, they're gonna knock it out of the park. And then
I have the same list.
Io and Vakor are like a close 4. But the 3 are AEW.
That was my exact list there. Exactly what Omega said. Those 3, but if there's the one that I'm most looking forward to is the women's match. Because the other one's just, even AJ coming back, there's nostalgia. It's going to be gimmicky all the way across the board. The Cena Brock, they didn't build it up enough for it to mean anything.
And we've seen it 300 times.
Right. Like, I'm not interested. Because, like you said, now that he doesn't have a belt, there's also, we don't know why Brock showed back up. We don't know why he wants to fight him suddenly. We don't know. There's no stake. Whoever wins nothing happens.
Yeah, if you gave me a top 5 of them, there's still going to be the one WWE match. Io and Vakir would still be the only WWE match to make the list because I
thought about Punk and AJ and Seth and Becky, because that'll just be good. I think it'll be a good story. Plus, seeing AJ back in the ring, see if she can still go with Becky, just out of interest.
But is it one that if you only had your option of watching 5 of them, on Sunday, or is it Sunday? Saturday. If you only had the 5 to watch Saturday, and then you could catch up on some others, would you throw that match in there over another one? Because I would just
if I had 5, yes. If I had 3, no. But if I had 5, yes.
All right. Because I'd throw as my 5th the Edge and Christian FTR match.
Yeah.
Because I think it'll be.
I think I'd put that too. Well, my 3rd is the ladder match. I want to see that.
The
4-way tag team ladder match AEW.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we'll see. Let us know, if you're watching and listening. Let us know in the comments which show you're looking forward to more. This will be out on Friday, so you'll only have a day to do that. But what would be your top 3 matches if you only had to pick 3 from the weekend of wrestling? And of course, buy shirts and let us know in the comments if there's any topics you want to hear us talk about, any shows you want us to watch and review, anything like that. You guys got any final words? These are your final words.
I think he's threatening our life.
That's your final words? All right, Tim's final words. I think he's threatening.
That sounds right in court. I think he's threatening all my...
All right, well, Jason, can you give us some Pootie Tang to get out of here on?
Sapatow, Sapate. On the Runican.
Here we go. All right, thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.